Hi guys, it's Jess here, and today we're going to be talking about politics over the pond. And by that I mean we're talking Donald Trump. Who is he and what is he about? The Donald was born on the 14th of June in 1946 in New York City. He has 5 children across 3 marriages and is currently married to First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump. Donald is a businessman at heart and grew famous as a real estate mogul in New York. You might actually recognise him from that scene in Home Alone. Or is it Home Alone 2 maybe? I think it might be Home Alone 2. Because they were filming in Trump Towers in the hotel, Donald Trump insisted that he make a cameo appearance in the film. A little fun fact there. He later rose to fame though by starring in The Apprentice and The Celebrity Apprentice, the US version, with his catchphrase, "You're fired." It was 2 days after his birthday though, in 2015, that Donald really made headlines. That's when he announced that he was going to be running for presidency. Donald ran in the Republican nominations and won to be their candidate. He then went head to head with leader of the Democrats, former Secretary of the United States and wife of former President Bill, Hillary Clinton. Donald's campaign slogan was "Make America Great Again", usually shortened down to MAGA, and could be seen all over social media, and still is seen all over social media actually. You've probably noticed it sometime if you're on Twitter. And he proposed to tighter border control in the US, lower the national debt and provide jobs for middle America. Donald saw himself as not like other politicians and considered himself to be the anti-establishment candidate, and he funded most of his own campaign, which is pretty unheard of. He has one of the cheapest campaigns for presidency ever, or possibly the cheapest for what it cost the party and the country. Another little fun fact. The electoral campaigns got ugly though, with scandals aplenty from both sides, with Donald and Hillary getting quite personal and bitter with one another. On November the 8th, 2016, the United States voted, and on the 9th the results were in, and against all odds, Donald Trump was announced as President-elect of the United States, which means he wasn't quite ready to take on the full presidency yet. Obama still needed to finish his term as president, but he still was going to become the 45th president of the United States that following January. It was in January of 2017 that the Donald and his family, the Trumps, replaced the Obamas in the White House. And from day zero, Donald has been a divisive character. I mean, he has split opinions. You either love him or you hate him. There doesn't really seem to be an in-between with the Donald. Donald's known for posting some quite controversial tweets. These reflect his policies as well, also pretty controversial. The tweets come from both his personal account and his presidential account, and let's face it, he's going to be forever known for those red MAGA hats. And here's a few fun facts about Donald Trump. I know we've had a few as we've been going along, but I thought these are just some funny little anecdotes that we can add in. Donald is the first president to live in the White House without a dog by his side. Make of that what you will, it's not for me to decide what that means, but you know. Donald's changed his political stance 5 times since 1987. He started off as a Republican, then ran as independent, then Democrat, then Republican, then independent, and then finally Republican again in 2015. I'm quite confused by this. I'm assuming you probably are too. And finally, Donald genuinely believes that he created the word fake. So this word has been used since the 18th century. However, Donald believes that people may have used it before he coined the term, but he's never heard them. So he's a funny character, he's divisive. There's not really much more to say about him. Thanks for tuning in guys, and we'll catch up with you soon.